Tours are more than showings. They are interviews. When someone wants a tour, send them your core criteria. That will not only save them time, but save you time from giving someone a tour that is an unqualified lead. The message is simple. Hey, thanks for reaching out for a tour. Would love to have you come this weekend or X date and time. Just a friendly reminder, here is the credit background and income score that we require. During tours, you're going to want to stay professional. I always recommend sending a text confirmation the day of to avoid no-shows. During the tour, you have two options. You can walk with them or just let them in and then they can walk around themselves. The key question you want to ask is, what are you looking for in your next home? And I know this sounds silly, but because people are shopping around for a lot of different rental properties to live in, they're going to forget a lot of the core criteria, even something as simple as how much is rent again? How much is the deposit amount? Be prepared to answer these basic questions. Remember, a lot of these people have active leases. So from the time they tour your home to actually move in and have a lease date, it's going to be 3 to 4 weeks on average. Every now and then, you do get someone who can move in faster. After the tour, you'll want to send them the application link on the preferred platform you plan to use. So if you're going to use Zillow Rental Manager, not just for listing, but for the active management, it's just easier if you send them the application link on Zillow Rental Manager. Here are two major red flags to look out for when you're doing tours. The first one is sob stories. First-time landlords really struggle when someone shares a very difficult situation. I've had everything from people recovering from drugs, people who made mistakes when they were young, so they're on the sex offender registry, could be something related to work, divorce, you name it. I promise you it's going to be difficult to say no to these people, but what you want to do is simply say, everyone is welcome to apply. More than likely, you're going to find someone who is more qualified. And remember, this is a business. This is not a charity case. The second red flag you want to look out for is when someone asks, hey, can I get lower rent in exchange for work? I promise you, more than likely, this is not going to end well for you because you are essentially employing them to help pay the rent. This can blow up in your face. I've had a few landlords try this, and I promise you, you're going to be better off giving your home to someone who can afford the rent without you having to credit them for work. You're going to use tools like Zillow, Rentler, or TurboTenant to help you screen the tenant. That's when they pay a small nominal fee, usually around $40 to $50 to get that credit and background check. They'll also report things like their income. Always go back to your core criteria. I typically recommend a 650 plus credit score, a clean background, which means no evictions, no criminal history, and for income, at least 2.5 times the rent amount. A full application should also include where they've lived previously so you can do a landlord verification. You can also validate their income by looking at the pay stubs or bank statements they have attached. Score them, trust your gut, and stick to your criteria. You set it for a reason, stick to it. If someone does not meet your criteria, that's when a lot of landlords will charge a bigger deposit, usually 2 months' rent. At the end of the day, selecting the wrong tenant will cost you significantly more than waiting a few days or even weeks for the right one. Once you find the right kind of applicant and tenant, it's time to offer them a lease.